Last time we found out how many 99 overall players it takes to win a game on a team of 0 overalls. So now we're going to see how many players it takes to win the Super Bowl on a team of 0 overalls. So we had our 6th player, strong safety, Buda Baker. Yeah, I'm not going to play the user game. I'm too heartbroken from what happened last time. So we're just going to sim through and keep adding players until we win the Super Bowl. We went 0-17. We won 1 game with 5 players and won 0 games with 6. Looking at the stats, the offense did worse, the passing game did worse, the running game did worse, the defense did worse. We just got really lucky with, it's pretty typical for Colt McCoy. Nothing crazy here. I only sacked 34 times, which is why I don't think I should get a line, but I'm starting to think I might have to. 2,500 combined yards between Connor and McCoy, not even 1K from Pascal or Brown. Led better. He had more sacks than last time. Buda Baker got 2, Marco Wilson got 1. Maybe let's check the schedule. Week 1 was so close. 3 one-score games, it's not bad. We're getting better. 6 players, definitely not the answer. Let's go for our 7th player. Since we weren't able to get the job done with 6 99 overalls on a team of 0 overalls, we've added a 99 defensive tackle to the team, and we'll also be doubling as a fullback. 84 overall fullback. My franchise philosophy is always running back, left end, and defensive tackle, and you'll get the job done. So let's see how much the defensive tackle actually helps. The left end changed the game for us when we were looking for how many players it takes to win a game. So let's see if the defensive tackle changes this game here. I think we could have up to 5 wins. We had 3 one-score games. 2 wins this season. Okay, still 32nd in points per game, 32nd pass per game. Not much has really changed. The defensive rushing yards per game has dropped by about 50 yards on average, so that's good to see. I think I'm thinking too one-dimensional when it comes to offensive line because they only give up about 40 sacks this season. But there's no other reason that Colt McCoy would have such low yardage and completion percentage other than offensive line issues. So we must be getting pressured or hit a lot. So maybe we have to look into adding offensive linemen. Ledbetter sacks went down because we added the defensive tackle, which makes sense. Still overall more sacks. It's not that big of a difference though. Interceptions, Fenton's gonna gaze. And Buda Baker got 3. Let's go see who our 2 wins were against. Got a win against the Rams, 28-10, and a win against the Browns, 24-21. So the answer is not 7. Let's add in our 8th player. To help our offensive struggles, we added 99 X Factor left tackle DJ Humphries to the squad. My prediction is that Colt McCoy's pass completion percentage moves up from 40% to the lower 60s. 4 wins, 3,000 yards from McCoy. 2 receivers over 1,000 yards. I think helps the defense too. I think the defense is slightly better. The defense is still all in the red. We need to figure that out. But, they'll help Connor run the ball too. Boom! Okay, the offense looks a lot better. Defense is still sus, but that's the first time we've had anything in the yellow for defense, and we went 0-17. That's crazy. Over 3,000 and still the same completion percentage, so that's okay. We got the yardage we were talking about. Rushing did better. I don't know if that's just chance or not, though. Brown didn't reach 1K. I don't know what to do. We need to get this team going, but I don't know what the next big jump is going to be. So we weren't able to get the job done with 8 players. Let's add our 9th. And our 9th player added to the roster, middle linebacker, Kaiser White. We're up to a 40 overall now. I'm tired of losing. Just give me some hope. And the offense rankings went up, but the defense looks like it regressed, adding a middle linebacker for some reason. Kaiser White, 5 extra sacks. He was getting these stats as a 0. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I might just start stacking the offense up because the defense is just not changing. Let's add our 10th player. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, you gave it away. Player number 10, I believe. 99 overall, Zach Ertz. I'm gonna X Factor these guys up and then sim the season. I really thought we'd have made more progress by now. Still sitting around 0 to 2 wins. 10 players in, we're almost halfway there. We have half the players and can't win half our games, but hopefully the tight end will add extra blocking and extra pass catching. Hopefully I can raise the run game and the receiving game, and by raising the offense, the defense will get better. Maybe that was the key this whole time. I'm losing hope. I'm getting demoralized. I don't know how much more of this I can take. 3 wins. At least 6 wins. There we go. That was a huge jump with adding the tight end. That's exactly what we needed to see. There we go. Our offense, 2 greens and a yellow. We shot up about 6 points per game, a whole extra touchdown. It's the highest I've seen our pass yards be. Our rush offense is still at the top of this game. The defense is still all red, 30 seconds, but 33.2 is the lowest we've seen, I think, thus far. Of course, yardage went up, his touchdowns went up, his completion percentage went up. That tight end is what I was missing. Oh my god. I mean, we're learning which positions are the most important. Over 2K, James Conner. With the tight end addition, that actually makes sense. 2 players over 1,000 for the first time. Defensively, like I said, the offense gets better and the defense stacks on top. That's the most sacks we've seen by Ledbetter and Slade combined. Way more sacks nowadays. Interceptions, guys, here right with 3, 2 from Buda Baker, 1 from our 0 overall. That's exactly what we needed. I was losing hope. So now we got our 11th player, and maybe the next 2 or 3 players will make the playoffs. Now we had our 11th player. Interception machine. Rashad Fenton is now at 99 overall. Our team is now at 49 overall. Defense was always going to be tough. And still all red in 30 seconds. And the offensive pass breaking is not what it used to be. We just got lucky. But we got 4 wins now. At this point, I have to consider going. I'm going to go right tackle. But kicker is looking more and more appetizing. So let's add player 12 and hope we can at some point get into the playoffs at least. And with our 12th position added, as you can see, we're out of the red offensively overall wise. Our 12th player added to the squad will be 99 overall, Kelvin Beecham Jr. Is that we won't even be able to win the Super Bowl with all starting 11 on both sides. I think the backups and depth have too much to do with it, even with injury off. Well, I mean, I have injury on, but they all have 99 injuries, so it doesn't really matter. It actually helps us injuries on, because other players can get injured, but not our guys. Oh, we have 9 wins. And we're in the playoffs. Oh my, oh my. The defense is still not looking too great, but the offense is all green now. That being said, let's look at the stats. And we might be able to end this right here. Colt McCoy for the first time's over 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns. That right tackle made a big difference. Best receiving year so far for our wide receivers. Let's try to win a freaking Super Bowl. We won. We beat the Packers. Now in the divisional round against the Commanders, who we played week 1. Played so many games against them, I can't. And we lost, bro. To the Commanders, bro. To the Commanders. Man, we're close, though. We're this close. Alright, we'll see how we lost. We're going to actually check this box score. We're going to do some research. Where were they good? In the rushing game? So I could add another linebacker or another end? That'd be interesting. I mean, we already saw what linebacker did. It did almost nothing. Because he had a good rating, but they also had good rush yards. So, we need to counter those 2. We need to go defense. With that being said, our defense needs help. We had 99 right end, Rashad Lawrence. Hopefully that can help us stop the run, stop the pass, and get us this much closer to that Super Bowl. We made the playoffs now. 8-9 this time around. Regression. I mean, the defense actually looks better now. That's what we can say. It's still really, really bad. Maybe I don't know how to build a defense. I knew left end was going to make the biggest difference. That's just insane. That is insane. I think we have to add that extra the other safety. We saw what linebackers did. They didn't do anything. I mean, the defense tackle, cool. Player 13 is free safety. That's what we'd like to see. We're out of the red in every overall category. Free safety. Jalen Thompson is out of 99. Please end my pain and suffering. Please. We're in the playoffs again. 9-8. We won the division this time around. The defense is still garbage, but our pass defense is actually serviceable now, which makes me think I have to add another linebacker. Maybe I've just been linebacker hating. And we lost in the divisional once again. You know what I don't understand? How is there not just like a hotkey like triangle or X to go max rating, minimum rating? Like, how have we not done that yet? Why do I gotta keep each stat pressing the button all the way up to 99 every single time? This is ridiculous. Fix your game, Madden. We're up to a 71 overall defense. Out of the orange into the yellow. Left outside linebacker. Beat your Jawari. 99 overall. Please, 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 please. This is where we don't make the playoffs. We have another regression. If we don't make the playoffs here, and I can't see a clear reason why, I'm getting a kicker, bro. Kicker is 99. Maybe I should have gone kicker from the jump and then just had him play quarterback too. That would have been the most efficient way. You can really find the least amount of players. When I played with one player, it's definitely possible to win with one player. You just had to do some crazy stuff, and there was no kicking. If you have your kicker and move him to quarterback, you're still able to do the same quarterback stuff, but now you can also kick field goals. Oh my, the left outside linebacker made such a big difference. That's the most sacks we've seen as a team. Definitely by far. Jawari gets in there, 26.5. This is our chance. Like, at this point, you can definitely win a Super Bowl with, I don't know how many players we have at this point, 13 or 14, but it's all about, can we do it now, right here? Back to the drawing board. We're going kicker. And the kicker's gonna kick. At this point, it's just a matter of time before we win. Something that this has definitely shown is that overall doesn't matter in terms of your team overall. It's better to have really good players in certain positions, because we're 68 overall. We just went 12-5. We're 11-6. One more game, boys. One more game. Get me to the Super Bowl. 1 point? You gotta be kidding me, bro. That means we're adding CB2. Which player is this? This is like player 15 or 16? I don't know. I'm lost track. It's okay. I'm really trying to think of this ranking list of position importance. It's be really complicated because it's not like we did them all one at a time. Most of the defensive ones are going to be near the bottom because just like defense is more team orientated, I guess. But as they say, defense wins championships. So we should be sure that our defense is all the way up. The defense is now 80 overall. There's zero chance we don't win the Super Bowl right now. Like, now we just have a normal team, pretty much. There's no way. 17 or 18 players. So this is like, it's a failure. Like, it really had to be done in like under 14 for this to be even interesting. We got the bye, we're 14-3. 13-4 Seattle Seahawks. Why are they even 13-4, bro? I don't even want to finish at this point. This is stupid. Maybe we need to add an interior lineman or cornerback or... Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We're gonna add another lineman. At this point, we're just gonna have a full team. Well, it took us 22 players to win the Super Bowl. It will be interesting if we get to 22 and we don't win the Super Bowl. That will be interesting, because that means depth matters. I cry. This shouldn't have taken 2 hours to do. End my pain and suffering. End it now, please. I failed enough. Enough is enough. We have a 78 overall. Look how fast I've gotten at changing the settings. Someone get a stopwatch out. Ready, go. I don't even remember. We added left guard John Gaines. Trust me, he's a 99. Here we are. 77 overall, 15-2. Still no pass game. Okay, that means I probably need to add that other right outside. I need to add a right outside linebacker. A right outside linebacker. Boom. The defense is now at 89 overall. Let's see if we can win a Super Bowl. Well, if defense wins championships, the only thing we're missing is a second defensive tackle and a third corner. We are playing the game with 9 players on offense and 10 players on defense. So it's not that crazy. That means we're at 19 players. Regression, 14-3. But first time, all of our defense is green. Only thing, I'm sitting straight to the Super Bowl. I don't want to do it slow and hurt my feelings. We're in the Super Bowl. I was playing mind tricks. It's okay. Come on, please end the pain and suffering. End it now, please. There we go. It's all over. Guys, you're white. Super Bowl MVP. Most important players when you're building a Madden franchise and you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Most important positions to get.